Unions, Pensions, Unfunded Liability, The Collapse by Jack Woods. What is a pension? It is retirement pay, a regular sum of money received by a former employee who is vested in the employer's retirement benefit program. It is not a fluctuating amount of money. It is a fixed amount that was contractually agreed upon by the employer and paid by either the government, former employer, or insurance company per the pension scale in the benefit program. How are pensions paid? Some are paid by direct pension plans. These are deposits made by all union members supporting each other from a general pool. Others are guarantees paid by employers, both private and public sector. Private through corporate and investment earnings, public through taxes and investment earnings. Who protects pensions? The PBGC, Pension Benefit Guaranty Corp, is the government agency that's duty is to protect the over 44 million American workers by providing insurance to protect these workers from companies filing bankruptcy, consolidation, or liquidation where they might have the possibility of losing their retirement benefits. These payouts are currently being paid by the insurance premium the PBGC has collected. Currently, they're accruing an enormous debt in the billions and is primed for a federal bailout at the current rate of escalation. Who is protected by the PBGC? Only the private pensions. Public pensions, 401k, other retirement plan recipients are not protected under the PBGC. Ratios between the working and retired. In 1941, the ratio between retired and working class was 5 to 1. In 2010, the ratio between retired and working class was 2.6 to 1. In 2030, the ratio was 1.7 to 1 and is also projected to continue to fall every future decade. In the previous chart, the ratio between working and retired at age 62 in 1941 was 5 to 1. Today, the healthy ratio is still thought to be 5 to 1. In 2010, to maintain the 5 to 1 ratio, retirement age needed to be 70. In 2020, the retirement age will need to be 72. In 2030, 75, 2080, 78. The unfunded liability 50-state average per person in the U.S. rose from $3,000 per person in 2009 to $3,500 per person in 2011. This is nearly a 15% increase in only a 2-year period. The combined collective unfunded liability is estimated to gain at a rate of $150 billion per year. 2013, the present state gap between promised benefits and unfunded pension liabilities was $4 trillion. So, who's on the hook? Working class for generations. What's next? The Government Accounting Office recommends that states should have a funding level of 80%. According to a recent report from the Pew Center on the states, only one was fully funded in 2010. 34 were funded at below 80%. Many states that try to bring in pension reforms are ending up in court. Unions argue that to take what has been promised to them is unfair and illegal. For decades, states cut their workers' pensions contributions while at the same time increasing their benefits. Now many will not be able to meet their obligations, leaving the future of pensions for the employed and retired in uncertainty.